Contestants, and all you depraved perverts hiding behind anonymous usernames, welcome to Brain Damage, the adults-only game show that nukes your dignity, punts your pride into a wood chipper, and then casually asks your browser history if it's into hardcore fantasy role-playing. I'm your host, the one and only Dr. Melvin Depravity, here to lob 50 rounds of twisted, unholy, brain-melting trivia questions straight into the dark void you call a mind. You think you're smart? Cute. Adorable, really. But let's see how clever you are when the questions get progressively harder, filthier, and so deeply cursed, even your grandma's ghost will clutch her pearls. Here's how this beautiful train wreck works. 50 trivia questions. 1 glorious point per correct answer. That's it. No lifelines, no mercy, no hope. Survive with the most points after 50 rounds. You win. Oh, and if your brain starts melting halfway through a question, or you just need a moment to scream into a pillow, go ahead and smack that pause button on the damn remote to take a breath, grab a drink, or question your life choices. Then dive back into the degeneracy when you're ready. Tie? Oh, you sick bastards want more? Fine. You'll be thrown into a sudden death dare-off, where you'll either earn eternal glory or do something so shameful it gets clipped for TikTok and banned in Utah. The questions get filthier. The chaos gets wilder. Your dignity? That got dragged behind the dumpster back in round 2 and never came back. So, grab your friends, your emotional support chihuahua, and whatever's left of your moral compass. This is Brain Damage Trivia, where intelligence can often be found weeping alone in a dark corner. Round 1 begins now. Let's kick things off gently, with the kind of question that'll make you doubt your high school diploma, your friendships, and your ability to function in society. Round 1. Guilty pleasures and pop trash. Question 1. What famous singer wore a meat dress to the 2010 MTV VMAs? Answer: Lady Gaga. Question 2. Which reality TV show gave us the phrase, "That's hot"? Answer: The Simple Life. Question 3. What object does Christian Grey keep in his playroom? Answer: Whips and bondage gear. Question 4. What is the name of the adult film parody of Game of Thrones? Answer: Game of Bones. Question 5. What type of candy is shaped like a wiener in bachelorette party bags? Answer: Penis gummies. Question 6. Which pop star famously licked a donut in a store and walked away? Answer: Ariana Grande. Question 7. What's the name of the fictional strip club in Magic Mike XXL? Answer: Domina. Question 8. What food did one viral TikTok influencer claim could be used as lube? Answer: coconut oil. Question 9. What animal did a contestant dress as in The Masked Singer before revealing themselves as Rudy Giuliani? Answer: Jack in the Box. Question 10. Which 2000s pop hit features the lyric, "My loneliness is killing me," and became a global anthem for shower concerts, breakup cries, and late-night karaoke disasters? Answer: Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. Well, butter my brain and deep fry my shame. Round 1 is officially in the books, and what a magnificent dumpster fire of knowledge that was. We laughed, we cried, we questioned our education system. But now, things are about to get sweaty, scandalous, historically horny. Welcome to Round 2. Naughty History. The round where we drag skeletons out of the closet and give them a lap dance. We're diving face first into the filthy underbelly of world events, kings with kinks, empires with daddy issues, and ancient scandals that make OnlyFans look like Sunday school. So, buckle your chastity belts, consult your safe word, and try not to get turned on by the Declaration of Independence, because Round 2 is here, and history just got deep, dirty, and disturbingly educational. Let's get weird. Question 11. Which U.S. president was rumored to skinny dip in the Potomac River? Answer: John Quincy Adams. Question 12. Cleopatra reportedly bathed in what liquid? Answer: donkey milk. Question 13. What Roman city was destroyed by Mount Vesuvius in AD 79, preserving its brothels in detail? Answer: Pompeii. Question 14. In ancient Greece, which god was associated with wine, orgies, and madness? Answer: Dionysus. Question 15. Who was the original inventor of the first documented vibrator? Answer: Victorian doctors treating hysteria? Question 16. The Kama Sutra was written in which language? Answer: Sanskrit. Question 17. What did medieval monks sometimes wear to prevent erections? Answer: chastity belts. Question 18. Which French queen was falsely accused of saying, "Let them eat cake"? Answer: Marie Antoinette. Question 19. Which U.S. founding father wrote raunchy letters to French mistresses? Answer: Benjamin Franklin. Question 20. Which U.S. vice president was arrested for public indecency, was a chronic gambler, and once shot a man in a duel over an alleged affair with his mistress? Answer: Aaron Burr. Ladies and degenerates, what in the unholy name of Einstein's ghost did we just witness? Round 2 was a full-throttle, brain cell-destroying circus of trivia lunacy. From historical facepalms to answers that defied both logic and sobriety, our players have officially entered the twilight zone of intellect. But hold on to your neurons, because it's about to get messier than a frog dissection at a rave. Coming up next, what the fuck, science and body stuff? It's the round where we crack open the skull of science, tickle your innards, and ask the real questions. Like how many body parts you can technically survive without, and which organ scientists accidentally named after a fruit salad. Get ready for facts so wild they'll make your biology teacher sweat. Strap in, your brain's about to file for abuse. Let's go. Question 21. What organ produces the most dopamine? Answer: the brain, because apparently it's the only organ that gets really excited about checking things off your to-do list, or watching one more episode at 3 a.m. Question 22. What's the name for the fear of long words? Answer: hippopotamonstrous quipedaliophobia. Question 23. How many taste buds does the average adult have? Answer: roughly 10,000 of those little suckers. Question 24. Which bodily fluid glows under a black light? Answer: baby gravy, also known as semen, for those who prefer the scientific term over the nightmare fuel imagery. Question 25. Which muscle, buried deep in your backdoor business, is the reason you don't accidentally fart during a job interview? Answer: the internal anal sphincter. Question 26. True or false? The human body is capable of producing enough saliva in a year to fill a bathtub. Answer: true. The average human produces about 25,000 quarts of saliva in a lifetime, enough to fill 2 swimming pools. Enjoy that mental image. Question 27. How long is the average human fart in seconds? Answer: the average human fart clocks in at a majestic 2 seconds, a short but mighty symphony of butt trumpet glory, just long enough to ruin a quiet elevator ride and short enough to deny it with confidence. Question 28. Which of the following is actually true about the human vagina? Answer: all of the above. It's self-cleaning, shockingly elastic, and acidic enough to make a salad dressing cry. Question 29. What animal has the largest penis-to-body ratio? Answer: that honor goes to the barnacle. Yes, that crusty little sea pervert, glued to rocks. Its dong can stretch up to 8 times its body length. That's like a dude with a 50-foot hose just flopping around the ocean floor. Mother Nature said, tiny body, massive overcompensation, and the barnacle delivered. Question 30. Which of the following is true about belly buttons? Answer: D. All of the above. Yes, including the belly button cheese. Humans are nightmares in meat suits. Well, that wraps up the last round, where brain cells went to die and dignity got drop-kicked into a volcano. If your confidence survived, you weren't playing hard enough. Now, this is normally the part where we'd cut to a commercial break. But shocker, we couldn't find a single brand insane enough to advertise on this circus of chaos. So instead, here's our shameless plea. Like, share, and subscribe before your frontal lobe gives up entirely. Strap in and grab a helmet, because the next round of brain damage is coming in hot. And it's called Filthy film and TV, where Hollywood's dirty little secrets come to get exposed and possibly arrested. Let's go. Question 31. In American Pie, what dessert does the main character get intimate with? Answer: apple pie, because nothing says coming of age like dessert with benefits. Question 32. What's the name of the actor who played the hung HBO gigolo? Answer: Thomas Jane, the only guy whose resume includes hung like cable. Question 33. What reality TV show featured a nude fight in olive oil between two women? Answer: Flavor of Love. 2 women, 1 vat of olive oil. Zero shame. Bon appétit. Question 34. What is the Rotten Tomatoes score of Showgirls, 1995? Answer: 22%. That's 21% more than it deserved. Question 35. What is Ron Jeremy best known for? Answer: adult films. Basically, the Forrest Gump of porn. He was everywhere. Question 36. What's the name of the porno spoof of The Office? Answer: The Orifice. That's what she said. And so did the whole cast. Question 37. Who famously flashed their genitals in Basic Instinct? Answer: Sharon Stone. 1 leg cross and every VHS player in '92 hit rewind. Question 38. What's the nickname for softcore adult TV shows of the '90s aired on late-night Cinemax? Answer: Skinemax, where the only thing soft was the lighting. Question 39. What is the name of the artificial sex-enhancing pill originally for angina? Answer: Viagra, the little blue pill that stood up for millions. Question 40. What was the first film to receive an official NC-17 rating in the US? Answer: Henry and June, the first movie bold enough to say, "This ain't your grandma's erotica." Holy flaming ferrets, that round was filthier than a hot tub at a truck stop rave. If you're still watching, seek help. Or don't, because it's time for the final round of Twisted World Records and WTF Facts, where the questions get freakier and your dignity flatlines like trying to revive roadkill with a defibrillator. Question 41. What's the world record for the loudest human burp? Answer: 112.7 decibels, loud enough to kill houseplants and scare 2 nuns in Belgium. Question 42. What's the longest time anyone has voluntarily gone without showering? Answer: 67 years, long enough to legally qualify as a biohazard. Question 43. What bizarre food did a guy eat 36 pounds of in just 10 minutes? Answer: cow brains, because Rocky Mountain oysters just weren't disturbing enough. Question 44. What's the most rotations of a hula hoop spun on a penis in 1 minute? Answer: 109. And yes, it's officially a world record. You're welcome. Question 45. What's the record for most lit candles extinguished by a fart? Answer: 5. That's science, baby. Dangerous flaming science. Question 46. What did a woman tattoo on her back 200 times to break a world record? Answer: Donald Duck, because trauma comes in feathers now. Question 47. What did one man balance on his head while riding a unicycle for 8 hours? Answer: a running lawnmower, because a regular midlife crisis just wasn't spicy enough. Question 48. A woman set a record by crushing watermelons with what body part? Answer: her thighs. 20 in a minute. She is both terrifying and marriage material. Question 49. A guy set a record for eating 36 what in 60 seconds? Answer: cockroaches, crunchy, protein-packed, nightmare fuel. Question 50. What's the longest distance a human has dragged a car with their junk? Answer: 20 plus feet. We don't know why, we just know he did it. And now he walks funny. That's it. The final round of brain damage is over. But hold your brain buckets, degenerates. In the event of a tie, you know what that means. The final dare. One champion. One fate. One shot at glory. Welcome to Fruit Seduction Smackdown. Each of you degenerates who tied is about to get intimately acquainted with a common household item. A banana, cucumber, or zucchini. Choose your produce weapon wisely. You're gonna need a chair for the full dramatic effect, and if you're feeling fancy, grab some lipstick, a blindfold, or throw on a sultry slow jam to set the mood. Here's the dare. You've got 30 seconds to seduce that fruit like it's the star of your personal adult movie. We want body rolls. We want moans. We want whispers like, "You ripe little tease," or "Let me peel you real slow, sugar." The goal? To make every person watching uncomfortable and weirdly impressed. When the fruity foreplay is over, you'll be judged by your peers on 3 very important categories. Most sensual. Most absurd. Most likely to get fruit pregnant. And for the loser, your dignity isn't all you'll lose. Oh no. You'll be required to open your phone, pick a poor, unsuspecting contact, and send this exact message. I just did something dirty with a banana. Ask me nothing. So oil up your ego, grab your produce, and let's see who was born to seduce a salad. This is brain damage. And things are about to get juicy. Well, folks, I've seen a lot in my time. But tonight I watched grown adults whisper sweet nothings to a zucchini while moaning, "You plump little tramp." And honestly, I may never eat produce again. That wraps up this unholy round of brain damage. Huge thanks to our players for violating both social norms and grocery items. If you still have your sanity intact, or even if you don't, be sure to check out the rest of our deranged games right here on this channel. Until next time, keep it weird and remember, in this game, shame is optional, but therapy is highly recommended. Good night, Chaos Gremlins.